Hello and welcome to my dining room. My name is Roy. I am a home cook and amateur baker, and I am here on this channel typically sharing recipes that have helped me to lose over 125 pounds, whether those recipes are mine or someone else's. Now today I'm in the dining room because I don't know if you can see through the doors there. It's a bit rainy outside, so I can't be out on the porch for this tag. Now I was tagged by Kim over at A Girl and Her Phone because Sandy knows better. And the questions this week come from Sandy and Jimmy over at Let's Get Fit with Sandy. And this is a get to know me better tag. So let us jump right in. 1, how many countries have you been to? I have been to 2 other countries than the United States. I've been to Canada and I've been to Ireland. And I loved visiting both of those. I'd love to go to Scotland. I always wanted to go to Australia. But so far, just 2. Number 2, what would be on your perfect slice of pizza? My favorite pizza would be a taco pizza if it's done right. Not a lot of places do it the way that I like it. But just to have that taco meat and then the fresh lettuce and tomatoes and then top it with some sour cream, that is my favorite pizza. I may have to use my biscuit dough and try to make one. I haven't usually made my own because the ones I've gotten at certain locations, I don't even remember where now, have been really good. So I'm kind of afraid that I'm not going to quite live up to it, but who knows. Number 3, how many siblings do you have and where are you in the lineup? I have 2 brothers and 2 sisters, and I am the oldest. Then come my 2 brothers, and then my 2 sisters. So shout out to Tom, Dan, Kelly, and Tracy, because if I don't mention them, there'll be problems. Number 4, what is your favorite way to spend a day off? I'm retired for my disability, so pretty much every day is a day off. But now that I've started this channel, I guess that would be my work day, kind of. So I can't say experimenting with recipes or things like that because that would be part of the job. A lot of times, if I had nothing to do, I'd be probably sitting down watching TV, maybe reading a book, although I am a slow reader. So, and I haven't, as I've said before, I haven't been reading as much as I used to. But I would probably be sitting in my comfy chair and watching maybe some true crime, maybe some baking competitions, maybe some cooking shows, something like that. 5, when you die, what do you want to be remembered for? What I'd really like to be remembered for is my writing, if I can actually follow through and finish my rewrites of my book. That is what I'd really want to be remembered for. So I really have to get some, I was going to say get some motivation, but I just have to push through and do it. Just do it, schedule an hour at least. Be better than not doing it at all. So that would be what I'd like to be remembered for, is my writing. 6, describe yourself in 3 words, but first describe your partner in 3 words. Well, I'm assuming it's usually the partner that you have with you in the tag, but not everyone has partners in their tag. So, but I will describe Paul in 3 words if I can. generous, honest, and compassionate. I think those would be the three I would choose for him. For myself, I think creative, funny, and intelligent. Yeah, I guess I'd go with those three. I was trying to steer clear of negative traits and just put us both in the best light possible. I think I did a good job. Okay, 7, what is your favorite meal to prepare? As most of you know, if you've watched any of these tags, I don't really have favorites, but one I do like to prepare just because it's easy and very comforting is my mac and cheese steak. I don't know if you saw that recipe here, but that is so good. And actually, I was looking for the Fritos cheese dip just yesterday because I was trying to use it for another recipe, and the store I'd gotten it at previously did not have it. So I have to look out for it and stock up while I can. Just, you never know these days when you can get anything. Number 8, what is your least favorite meal to prepare? Again, I don't really have a least favorite, but I'd have to say I do not like preparing meals that have many, many steps and are overly complicated with too many ingredients. Typically, as I try to do on this channel, I like to make things as easy as possible, something you can whip together, something that's not going to be overly complex. So my least favorite meal, even though it's not a specific meal, would be anything that had too many steps in it. 9, where is the fanciest restaurant you have ever eaten at? 2 come to mind. 1, because I had to dress in a suit, or at least a suit jacket, which I'm not a fan of. And that was when we were in Ireland, actually. We stayed at a castle. I think it was Bunratty Castle, I believe. It was me, Paul, my brother Dan, and my mother. And I had to wear a jacket. Was not happy about it. I don't remember the meal itself. The meal itself that I remember that was kind of fancy was, and I don't even remember the name of this restaurant, it was in Boston. And they brought out little servings of everything. And this was before my weight loss journey had restarted, because, you know, I've been on and off forever. And I thought, oh my God, I'm never going to be satisfied with this. But they'd bring out little pieces, little appetizers, little this, that, little that, kind of like a sampler of everything. And surprisingly enough, by the time it was done, I actually did feel pretty full. But it was a very kind of fancy, like, here's your little whatever. And I believe the place began with an M. I'm going to ask Paul and try to insert that name here. He'll remember, he knows things like that. But I think that's probably the fanciest restaurant. And number 10, which should be the last question, but I see there is a bonus question, so hold on. Number 10, would you rather have an American, English, or Irish accent? Personally, I find an Irish accent to be rather sexy. So I'm going to have to go with the Irish accent. English, I mean American, but Irish, I'm going to go with Irish there. A lot of Ireland in this tag this week. Okay, bonus question. if you choose to answer. I will not be offended if you choose to skip it. I'm not skipping it. Would you trust me to hide a body, Sandy or Jimmy? Too Many Criminal Minds or Stephen King books? I would probably trust both of them, both Sandy and Jimmy, to hide a body. But I think I would trust Jimmy a little bit more because he's in a construction. If you see where I'm going, things need to be cemented over. But I think Sandy would help as well. I'd trust either one of them to hide a body. I wonder which one of them came up with that question. I'm assuming it might have been Sandy. Like she said, Too Many Criminal Minds and Stephen King books. Okay, so that is the end of the tag for this week. Thank you to Sandy and Jimmy for coming up with the questions. And thank you to Kim for tagging me, as she always does. I know I can rely on Kim. And I am going to tag my reliable people over at Embracing Chaos with Jenn and Steve, Mr. and Mrs. Chaos. You are tagged. Your turn to answer these questions. And I'm curious to see how many people answer that bonus question. Maybe that's telling in itself. Okay, so if you've reached this far in the tag, I'm going to mention that there is going to soon be a giveaway. I am putting together a giveaway because I have almost reached monetization status on YouTube. And as my way of saying thank you to all of you subscribers who have helped me to get there in a relatively quick amount of time, I think. It's been, at this point, about 5.5 months. But I'm going to be doing a giveaway soon of some of my favorite things, as well as some kitchen things. So be on the lookout for that. If you hit the notification bell, you will be alerted when that video for the giveaway does come up. Okay, so if you like this tag and the announcement of a giveaway, give me a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. If you are looking for recipes to help you on a weight loss journey, hit the notification bell, as I said, because when that giveaway video comes out, you're gonna wanna know. And also follow me over on Instagram and join the 2 Facebook groups that I have. I'll leave all of this information down below. One of the groups is Recipes with Roy, just mine. And one is Finding Our Way, WEIGH, which I co-admin with Jennifer Lynn from the Jennifer Lynn channel, as well as Bree Coleman from Balancing Life with Bree. I think I've covered everything. So, until next time, bye.